Aloha, Motivator Lisi here from Journey to Fitness. I want to talk about your feet today. I've been doing a lot of videos on the feet and I feel I need to explain more on understanding the quality of your tissue, how important this is. So, 99% of clients I see and the people I see on the street, their feet is so dry to the point where their tissues are fibrous, and all the tissues are so dry down to the bone that it pulls the bone up, and now nothing moves. When they're walking, it's this motion, it's this plopping motion. Your foot should be very mobile and flexible, like monkey toes, and like your hands. And imagine if you have arthritis. People have arthritis on their hand. They're restricted. They can't grab. They can't grip. It's the same thing with the feet. It's just that we don't use our feet, and we don't use it, we lose it. And when we really take the time to learn and touch and feel the foot, you can really see the drastic symmetry and quality of the foot, especially when you start seeing a very healthy feet and what it should be. My foot is on its way, it's getting there, but I still have a lot of work. But ideally, number one, when you look at your foot, it should just look very youthful. If you see people that have the tendons popping out where you can actually see it, or when you move your hand across it, you can't grab the tissue like this, like a cat and a dog, and you run your finger across it and it feels like telephone cords or guitar strings where you can play music with it. It's dry and you need to hydrate it, because we wear so much shoes that push the foot jammed in one position, all bunched up, or we wear slippers where you're holding on to that slipper, and so our foot never get the freedom to go heel and push off and toe. So your toe goes all the way here, and it should move, like Ashley Black said, like pistons. Or I like to use the word chopsticks, like you would break the chopstick in half and move that chopstick like your hand. You should be able to move all your toes individually. You should be able to curl the toe, spread the toe, articulate the toe one at a time, tuck it and spread it like I had earlier. The most efficient is to be able to put the baby toe and the big toe and three middle toe up. That's when all your arches are firing and turning on, and the ankle is solid. But most people's foot is all collapsed in like this, and everything is shut down. So I hope this video is helpful for you. What you need to do is massage your feet with a tennis ball, or work it up to a golf ball, smashing the ball, standing up. For example, you're smooshing the ball, smashing the ball, and work it up to a golf ball, because a golf ball is smaller, harder, and can get into nooks and cranny. But the fascia tool is great because you can just watch TV and get in there and scrub the bottom of your feet, work it into the arches. If it's too painful, you just gotta back off. But the top is very painful. Sometimes it feels like you're going over wood or concrete. So you gotta go really light. Use the smaller tools and flicker like a feather and work your way. If it's still too painful, you might have to just use your knuckle for now, because we have padding on our knuckles and it's much more tolerable. So anything to get the tissues to be separated away from the bones, they can grab and pinch it, and you can start working using the tools. And it shouldn't be painful, and you shouldn't hear any crunchy sound. If you do, that means the tissue is just really dry. You just need to keep going back and forth to increase blood flow, and slowly the tissue will soften. The quality of the tissue will change. And this is very similar to the neck. our neck muscles so tight. When you start touching and feeling the neck, you feel and sense those ropey telephone cords texture. Again, all this comes from practice and action and consistency. So this is why all the motivators are here. We have to remind you that it's a journey and we must be consistent. And the more we do, the more we understand and know about our body, and the more we start feeling a difference, and then we become more consistent. And that's the whole part of the journey. It's a continuous learning and improving ourselves. There's no perfection, it's just a progress. And that matters a lot to keep us growing and just be grateful that we have these tools to heal ourselves. That's what I'm really grateful for Ashley. So thank you for watching. Till next time. Aloha.